Looking, if it's right to be. Oh my God. Oh, good morning. Good evening. For a little while at least. Well, Christmas is done. Mostly. We got 10 more minutes of it. Guess I need to take the tree down. I don't really want to though. It adds a certain ambiance to the room that I enjoy. But well, I should have put a bandana on. Ooh, that feels good. Hope everybody's holidays were a blast. Wait, I'm not doing that. I don't want to wear it. Okay, so we're gonna finish the spider bee. We're gonna finish the spider bee off. Yeah. No, this isn't a tentacle stream anymore either. I always forget to update my channel before I start. So, I mean, really, we're gonna be working on, I don't know, drawing insects. Insectoid Monstas. Monstas. I'm gonna spell it like that to really piss people off. There we go. So, yeah, other than that, what we're gonna be drawing Spider Bee. Old Spider. Oh, we call him Spiber. That's right. Spiber. I love it. I could have called him like, yeah, it's fine. Um, right. So for music, the next, I don't know, the next handful of songs are all gonna be from Mushishi, which is an anime. I'm not, and it's kind of a recent anime. The music in it is really great. That's why I want to play these songs, but they might all get copyrighted and flagged. So the next like 30 minutes of the stream might just get completely muted. And that being the case, I won't talk that much while these songs are on. Just in case, because I don't want like to upload a VOD where I'm talking and you can't hear any of it because I had to mute all the videos. So, yeah. Anything I got to say, I should say now. I mean, there's not much to say. This guy, we got to color him, and then I'm going to smear the wings to make it look like they're flapping, and it's just going to be like 3 frames. And then I'm going to cut them into little pieces. Probably not even that many pieces. Like, I'll cut the wings off, I'll cut the body, the butt, and a couple, I don't know, like 2 of the feet. And that's it. Playing with your food, what are you playing for? Anyway, yeah, I'll do all that. Um, Once all that's done, we move on to the little beetle dude, and yeah, just keep chugging along on this. I don't know. The whole Christmas thing got me wondering. Like, I really need to finish this. I've spent the last 2 years really like. I mean, I was working on it before while I was doing another job, but the last 2 years I should have been working on this nonstop. Is how I kind of feel in my head. So, and I wasn't. I don't know. I burned out for like a year of that. So I've only worked on it for a year of the 2 years. And then I spent a year of time, about a year. I don't know. It was more like 10 months. So yeah, -2. But it's more like 10 months doing jack shit. And that's made me feel really bad. So I'm going to keep working on this and try and get it done for me. Anyway, I'm going to start the music and we're just going to chill out. It's going to be a chill stream. Go. And shuffle is off. I've checked it. Verified again. Double verify. In fact, I'm going to mute the mic so there's no noise. Well, golly. Well, we got to the the mushy sheep part. So I'm drawing this beetle, or yeah, it's beetle. I think I need to get more fantasy with it. It's supposed to be a shield, like it's got to invoke. It's got to be armored, right? That's kind of the idea. So I think I need to go like more into this like kite shield kind of look. But this is kind of the basic idea of what it would look like. Now I just want to do something more with it. Basically, I want all of its pieces to look like different shields. So maybe I should just image search a bunch of shields or shield styles. I know like kite shield. And that's the only good one. Yeah, it brings up Marvel stuff. Goddamn pop culture, getting into my medieval culture. Let's see here. If I wanted more of a shield shape, Your nose is cold. Jeez. See, yeah, I think doing it like this will make it look more like an armored thing. It's also making it look more inorganic. So, I don't know, I'll adjust that, but okay. Yeah, I think this is more like what we need to do. Really should have. I need to keep these separate so that I can animate them. I really just want to know the body, where it is. Okay. So yeah, it's basically an armored lightning bug or a shield lightning bug. That way I can use it as a creature to block attacks for my shaman when he summons it. And the idea is this thing, because it's armored, you can't actually kill it with normal weapons. You have to have like a metal weapon. Some creatures have shells and stuff that can like block attacks. But if you have a metal weapon, you can attack them regardless of whether they're blocking or not. It's kind of like what that's for. A little here too. I want it to look like it's got a shell. I think I should separate the legs off of this too. We'll go ahead and get it into different pieces and then place them as needed. And I can destroy it easier too. Alright, so I think I'm going to just go ahead and outline these and then we'll figure out. I mean, animation wise, it's not that complicated. I want it to sit on like a branch or something. Its wings got to open up and then it's got to fly. It's got to light up while flying, and then it has death chunks. That's really all there is. Yeah, so the taking flight part will just all be part of the same animation. So really, it's like there's two animations and then a lighting up part. That's it. Well, I want it to light up when it's on a branch too. I want it to light up in both animations, so yeah, I'm just doing two animations and I'm gonna make it light up for both of them as well. And its butt here is what's lighting up. Do I want to animate the antenna? I don't think so. It was almost good. I mean, that's really it right there. We just got like a really easy flying animation. Oh yeah, I guess I need to fix that up a bit. There we go. Yeah, so it'll be like this when he's sitting on a branch or something. I'll have like the branch down in this area, kind of like this guy up here is. He's just kind of hanging on. And then he'll sometimes glow while he's in this position, and then when he's ready to take off, it'll play this one for a second, and then it'll just swap from that to the in-flight one. And that's really it. And then the in-flight one's got to glow every now and then too. And I think I'm going to cheat and just like copy the wing and the feet. I guess I should draw an antenna, huh? Now, doesn't matter if it moves. Okay. So what I want to do is connect all this stuff real quick. Well, this one goes on top of this one, so I'm gonna connect it. I want to follow this line. Who goes there? Hello, how are you? Doing alright. Drawing bugs. Many bugs. Cool. Christmas is over. Gotta get back on with our lives. Mine never stopped. It was pretty good. It was relaxing. Can't ask for more than that. Okay, we have a bug. He's winged. Everything's filled in and ready for masking. Let's do that. Yeah, what am I gonna do with the wing? I guess I could just make it semi-transparent and I don't know, I could draw like these little details and stuff. I don't think I'm going to with this one. I've done it with other ones, but this one I think I'm just gonna be like a semi-transparent wing. It was an odd song. I don't know if that one should have made it into the playlist. I was just taking note of what song that was. I'll listen to it again and maybe get rid of it. And that little break that I took, I forgot what the hell I was doing. Okay, so I did increase the size, invert, fill. So it's a Twitch overlay that I made. Your little characters walk around, they pick up weapons and armor, and you build up gold over time and can spend it on stuff. Yep. One of the benefits of learning how to code. You can just make your own stuff. But yeah, you can like increase your armor, you can build buildings. Not that one. That one's more kind of personalized. It's just something like Gazzard, or like my game that I'm making now. Oh, rip. Sometimes a dragonfly will come along. Might you? I'm trying to upgrade it. I want to make it to where there's like a bit of an adventure that you can go on to get the items instead of just walking over them. Thanks. Your guy's like semi-transparent. It's because cyan blue is kind of the chroma key. So if you get a color that's close to that, it just yeah, you get like transparent. I've only seen like a fully transparent Lizard Man once. So you have to get almost the exact color to go full transparent. Okay, so the top yellow number is your gold amount, and that just increases over time. And anytime you like win a fight with somebody, so you just stole Nightbot's money, because you rolled higher than he did. And the red number is kind of like what your power is, or what your armor is, and you can increase that by hitting exclamation point. If you look at the top left, exclamation point armor. At 10 gold, you can increase your armor, which is kind of like if you know anything about D&D, it's kind of like adding a +1 to your rolls. So yeah, it'll just make you stronger. Once you get past like 10, you can pretty much kill anything except for other players. For now, there are stronger monsters that come later. No, it's kind of like you roll a dice, 1 to 10, and then you add your red number to it, basically. And then, because your guy's got a spear, he's getting an extra 2. So, you're just getting like a little bonus to your roll. I need to do something. I haven't really figured out what I want to do, but something that makes the rolling part more interesting. Because right now, it's just like a little number floats up that shows what you managed to roll. But yeah, you can do all kinds of fun stuff, like create a base, create a fort, create a farm. So I created a little base in the bottom corner on top of me. And the fort's going to start producing soldiers. The base basically like protects your area, and the farms increase how much gold you make, so it's like an RTS. Yeah, I was trying to. It's actually really fun to come up with like, how do you make a game? You don't want that many like commands, right? So I've got 5, and even that is I think that 5 commands is about the limit of how much you would want. Because other than that, chat will get really spammy with like that kind of stuff. But I think that's a good balance. And a lot of it's just like RNG based, so you know, everybody wanders around randomly, and it's just if you happen to roll on something. I did want to do something where you could like attack a specific player if you wanted to, which is totally possible. But I think that would be fun, to where you can just say, if somebody in chat, you're arguing with them and you'd be like, oh yeah, you just run over and stab them. It's fun. It's cathartic. Well, that's good enough. They haven't made that many more after that. Been a couple. RTS kind of a dead genre. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Thanks. Well, yeah, I'm making a game, like a real one. And you see Nightbot, he linked a video if you're interested in seeing it. At the moment, there's not really like background, so it doesn't look great, but we've got a lot of monsters and the players and NPCs. Really, what's left is I gotta draw bosses, stages, and then some like weapons and armor. And then, yeah, getting pretty close. I mean, it's not too rough. Yeah, you have to just kind of wander across them. That's why I wanted to do. So the idea, I do a little adventure mode. So I make this like little tree that'll appear in like the top corner of the map. And then if you press like exclamation point adventure, your character will run over to it and it'll be like this thing will, wait, there we go. This thing will pop up and it will have your character like run across the screen and pick up like a treasure, which will be these items that are on the map. Or you can pick up gold or armor and you'll have to like fight a monster and then you get like a choice. You either, you know, if you type something or continue adventure, it'll continue it. And it's kind of like it multiplies the rewards or something, so you can double your gold or lose it. And the idea is just to get us like a high score, but that would be the way you would, you know, make sure you get armor instead of randomly walking over it. So, and then once it's done, that little screen should go away, and then your character starts walking around again. But I think it would be like first come, first serve. Like whoever types in the adventure first is the one that gets it. But yeah, I think that would be a lot more fun if you do that and just see how far you can get, because like each monster, like the deeper in you go, the more dangerous it gets. But you can still like get weapons and armor, and you won't lose that. You'll just lose any gold if you die. I think that's kind of like the plan. It's got to be super simple, kind of like a slot machine thing, where it's cool when you just manage to roll really well and get a high score, right? Also, there's a like over here, little raptor mount. So that's like a fully upgraded character. I've got AIs too. I could throw one in the game. There we go. So now there's an AI, and the AI will actually like, it'll actually build stuff, and it's got health, so it's got the 5 armor right now. And if it ever goes to 0, we would kill it and it's dead. So it's just like a little extra something. I don't know. It's just a little thing that you can play while the stream's going. Because, you know, animation streams are like the most boring. Like, I commend you for coming in here, but these are the most boring streams on Twitch, I think. Unless you're an animator, then you might enjoy it. But yeah, there's a lot of. There's only so much you could say when it comes to an animation stream before you're just like repeating the same stuff over and over. Oh yeah, there's raptors. You just draw. Well, these are pretty simple. Like, I'm kind of like at the end of. I'm just making little things now. Like, this is a little bug that's in the background, but it's also. It'll be a summon that you can summon. So it's supposed to be kind of like a shield beetle. And the idea is the summon that you create can like block projectiles or something. So I'm kind of gonna like reutilize this later. But as far as like when it's in the map, it's just like a little flying glowing insect that you can kill. I'm gonna shrink it down really small. Okay, so let's check this stuff. Okay, close all that. I can delete this now. Actually, I'm gonna keep these in here. Thanks. At the moment, I'm just kind of like trying to get it to a point where it's more presentable. Like until I have backgrounds, I feel like it's not going to be very interesting to look at, right? I've made some like test backgrounds at one point just to know like how they work and make sure that it's going to work. But after I did that, I was like, okay, I'm going to revisit the backgrounds much later. Which it'll probably be after I draw all the bosses. Bosses is going to take a long time to draw. Well, they should. I don't know. It might be very similar to this. I want to add more detail to the bosses, right? Bosses are important to look good. So I shouldn't be cutting corners when it comes to that. Everybody wants an epic boss fight. Yeah. I'm gonna try and sell it everywhere I can. Well, the idea is once I get it to a point, probably after the stages are done or after the weapons and armor are done, I'll be able to just take it to a publisher and say, hey, can you publish it or can you advertise it for me? And I think that'll be fine because most people, they go to publishers, they go with like an idea, right? They're like, hey, pay me money and I'll make this game or something. And then the publishers can be really cheesy. But when you go to a publisher, it's like, I've got a game done, I just need you to help me sell it. I think that they prefer that. So if I can get like a good publisher that everybody knows, it should help a lot. And then it could also help me with the whole how all that works too. Because yeah, I too don't know much about how Steam works, or you know how to sell on multiple platforms. It would be nice to release it to console as well, because it's definitely the type of game that plays well on console. I just don't know how to do all that. Right now I'm just shooting for Steam, and then we'll figure it out afterwards. The most important part is getting the game done. Okay, I just noticed the way I did these legs is not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to do something different. Wait, that is the legs. Bottom one's the wing. Okay. So the legs got to be over top. Okay, wait a second. How do I do this? That one. Okay. Right. Yeah, I did this wrong. It isn't quite layered correctly. Okay. So I want it to be over top the belly, but not over top the shell. It wants to be under the shell. So I might want to just copy this line in here. Yeah, it looks fine. No, I wasn't planning on it. Honestly, I don't even know how to. I would have to do a lot to it, right? Because I feel like people would want to upload their own sprites to use for characters, and I'd have to set up some sort of UI. Right now, it's just hard baked into the game, my Twitch chat. But I'd have to set something up to where it could link to other people's Twitch chats just by their name or something. So I don't know how to do all that stuff either. Like, I know how to put my stuff in there, but I mean, it wouldn't be too hard. I would just I don't know. It's a little confusing when it comes to sharing it. I don't know how the Pokemon guy did it. Because I haven't used that one, but I'm pretty sure you don't have to like go and find like all the numbers and letters of your unique stream chat ID or whatever. I don't know. It's something I could consider, but that would be like a big distraction too. I don't know. I think I'm still. I like Goba is the thing. Goba's the name of it. I call it. But that's the thing that I like to visit and play around with when I want to take a break from this game. So that's kind of like what it is. It's just been my little pet project that I sometimes go and mess around with, add stuff to. Yeah. Okay, that's better. So, looking at this, honestly, I don't even need, I just need the legs, everything else. Oh, yeah, I don't need the body for this part. So let's delete that and do the other two. Well, I mean, I don't know. I've been doing the game development for a little while. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I'm still like learning a lot of stuff, but I'm definitely not a beginner anymore either. Yeah. There's a lot of little dudes running around. How's that AI doing? He's still alive? He's got 3 health. The AI are actually really hard to kill off, I've found. Like, the chances of them getting hit is actually kind of low. So they'll usually just always get the armor back up or increase their health. I put them in the game because I can't always play. So I just let them do it for me. Nightbot used to have a bunch of AI, but I made him too powerful. He would completely overtake the screen. It was hilarious. Nightbot used to be all powerful. Now he doesn't build anything anymore, but he does armor up like super big. So he can become a beast. Yeah, he used to build like unlimited forts and farms. It got pretty out of hand by the end of the stream. Uh-oh. There's an issue here. It's actually not that difficult. Like once you get the basic part in where it reads Twitch chat, then it's just you look for there's two like arguments. The first argument is the name of the person. So I take that name and I say, has this person or is this person in the game? Well, the first thing, it looks for like the first character. So if you use an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or an exclamation point or anything like that, that'll put you in the game. So it'll see if you exist in the game, and if you don't, then it'll create you a character with like random colors. And then once you're in the game, you're like added to a list, and yeah, it won't ever make you again. But yeah, so that's the first argument, and then and that's how I get like you to talk. So when somebody talks, I can assign it to the character and have them the little text appear above their head. But the second argument is just what is said in the message, and then it's just searching like the beginning of the text to be like not really. I've been playing a lot of retro stuff lately. I was gonna play Cyberpunk, but it wasn't running at all. So I'm gonna wait to revisit it. Okay, yeah, that one's missing a line, but we can do this one. Oh no, yeah, I've been going through like just old PlayStation 1, SNES, NES games and playing those. And old like PC games from like the 1997 to 2002 era were really good. Oh, I've burned out on multiplayer stuff a long time ago. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not big on it anymore. Okay, we need a body here. Okay. Transistor. Yeah, I really like the style of their games. I can't remember the publisher's name. They made Bastion. Are they the ones that made Hades too, aren't they? That just came out? I'm pretty sure that's the same developer. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? This is such a long line and I'll never be able to replicate it. I'll just copy this. I've heard it's good. Okay. just want this line right here. Okay, this way I can fill it in and put it on top of everything without covering it up. It should work fine. No, best way to follow is YouTube. I've got a DeviantArt as well. Well, I upload some GIFs every now and then, but I think YouTube's the best one. I do, right now I'm uploading VODs because I was feeling kind of bad that I've lost so much content from Twitch. Honestly, I was streaming on Twitch since the beginning of it, pretty much. Like, maybe a month into development, I started streaming to Twitch. But a lot of those VODs just get deleted on Twitch, so it's all lost. That's why I started exporting them to YouTube. But every now and then, like when I hit a milestone on YouTube, I'll upload like an actual development log, which is a more condensed version, so you don't have to like watch 2 or 3 hour streams to see what's going on. And you can do that too if you want. I don't know how many people are into that kind of content. I mostly put them on there so that I can go back and look at it and remember how I drew something, because I always forget what I did. That's like the most handy part about having a record of it. But yeah, I don't deal with Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. I tried some of that. I don't like social media in general. Besides Twitch and YouTube, I don't mess with any of it. I try and get away from all of it. Like, I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of negativity. But that's probably just because I don't know how to use this stuff that well either. Like YouTube and Twitch are full of that too. I just know how to avoid that kind of stuff. I do use Reddit, but I don't upload anything there. I don't have like a Reddit. I don't have a subreddit. I don't know if I would ever do that. Honestly, I feel like the 2 or the 3 places that I'm at right now is fine. I don't know. I suck at marketing myself. That's why I'm so deep into Twitch for the last couple years. I've tried, but I don't know. I'm not a very social person, even when it comes to the internet. That's why I need a publisher. Just get them to do it for me. That's the plan. Okay. Now we get to the fun part, shading and coloring. Thanks. Well, I'll always be in here, so feel free to stop by if you want to chat. Alright, so what color is this guy gonna be? I'm thinking like don't know. I want to make a brown bug. I've been making lots of colorful stuff. There's not been a lot of like just earth tone stuff. But green definitely fits the swamp that he's going to be in. So I guess brown and green. I mean, that's pretty standard. But actually, yeah, we're going to shade first, so that doesn't even matter. Let's do shading. Yay. Honestly, been streaming for 2 hours now. I think I want to finish this guy up before I call the stream. I'm itching to make some progress right now. Now this one, the swamp one, was the one we just did. I can show you some of the ones that I was just working on. This is the spider, and if you say you're a Redditor, you'll probably recognize this if you've ever seen this meme. The spider bee. I love this thing. It's a spider bee. Jesus fucking Christ! This was so good. So I just decided I wanted to make my own. So I made like a cuter version, which I call the spider. And it's just like a little spider with like a mud dauber back. And all he really does is fly around. This is supposed to be a really small creature. A lot of these that I'm drawing right now are just small, sort of interactable stuff. Spider Beeb's just a meme for a while. I see it every now and then. It'll get reposted. Let's see. Right, did I close? Yes. Okay, so that was the spider. And then we got the tentacrab. Again, another little goofy one. These guys are on the beach and they just kind of like wiggle around and move back and forth. And then if you like walk over them, you can step on them and crush them. That's really all they are. And I just love the idea of a crab with tentacles, like wandering around. And then I just did this beak bat, which is a really silly looking dude. These are like in the caverns, so he'll like hang from the ceiling, and if you get close to him, he starts flying. I love how he's super tiny, but he looks like he's filled with fury. He's just like, this one's funny. So that's what he looks like. But he's got like an undead variation. So if you go to the undead area, you can find like this skeleton version hanging, and then he's got these like glowy eyes and wispy bits that see it better on black. But yeah, he's got these glowy eyes and wispy bits that kind of like fade in and out. And then him flying is like this one. And then when you kill these ones, they'll just like explode into a bunch of pieces. So that's what I was working on the last couple days. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I practiced a lot of stuff here recently, but it wasn't like that. Like when I started this, my first animation was for this game, so I didn't really have a background in it. And the first animation was this one, which you can see is kind of like a lot rougher. And I'm still going to keep this in the game. I don't think I'm going to revisit it. So everything I've drawn, I'm just like, screw it, it's going. Because I don't really, like, I'm a solo developer. I don't really have the luxury of remaking stuff all the time. But yeah, as I kept going, I started getting a lot better, I think. This is my raptor. And it's just his walk animation. He's got a running animation, a jumping animation, a death. I think that's about it. I got all kinds of stuff now. You can see all that stuff on those art channels. Alright, what happened? I didn't draw anything. Oh, that's because the legs aren't on this layer. Yep, neither are the wings. So I shouldn't actually shade the wings because, okay, right, I need to think about this. Yeah, I should ignore the rest of this until I've shaded this part, because I'll have to shade the rest of it later. Yeah, like the legs move. Well, fine. Let's just start over. Okay, right. I want to shade this without anything else. That way I can copy and paste it. I'm cheating on this animation as much as I can. Because that's what you do to stop from going crazy, is you cheat everywhere you can possibly do it. So I'm going to copy paste this body for all of the frames. I don't know, they all depend. Like most of my idols are only 3 frames, or 3 or 4 frames. A lot of the movement stuff can be like anywhere from 3 to 20. And then when you get to like characters and NPCs, my player animations, I've actually written all this stuff down. I can tell you exactly how many. Let's see. I don't remember what it was. Well, I thought I wrote it down. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I have no idea. It was like 300 frames for my player, and then I was able to condense that down for the other 2 characters. So there's 3 playable characters. The first one was the biggest one because I wasn't really like optimizing that well. But the other ones are like, I think around 200, 250. So all in all, it's just shy of 1,000 frames. Yeah, all of it's frame by frame animation. Sadly, all of the VODs for that have been lost to time. Rip. Yeah, you can see how long it takes the file to load. And to make matters worse, it's not just a body, but it's yeah, you'll see. So the tattoos are their own thing. So each one of these tattoos, so there's 86 frames of him facing to the right. So I did 86 of the tattoos fully filled in. So all of his animations play. So I also did that for all these little detail pieces because they're colored differently from what his skin looks like. So when you put it all together, these are like all the animations, which are a lot of attack, jump, flip, air dash. He's got different ones for how he like rotates in midair, getting hurt. His run animation, like a levitation, levitating backwards, turning while in levitation. Yeah. So that was 86 of him facing to the right, and I didn't just flip it, so I've drawn both sides. So the left is 86 as well, but they're all done, so as you can see, like the staff's in his left hand. And that's like important because I want like certain armor to like have a difference between the left and right side. So I drew both. So that's like all of his animations this way. But yeah, the idea of drawing his tattoos separately is his tattoos are like a mana bar. So as it fills up, or yeah, as his mana gets more, it'll fill up to like this. This is his full mana. And then as you use mana, it slowly disappears. Which, I mean, it wasn't that hard. Really, I just did it like, I animated the whole thing with just one tattoo. And then I did the next one. I copied that one tattoo and then did the next tattoo. So, yeah, I like what that is. And then he's also got some climbing ones. So it's 86 plus 86 plus 6. 160, 172, 178 frames. So yeah, I was below 200 on the shaman. I did really good on him. He was the last one I did. But I'm pretty sure the champion character, the first one I did, I went way overboard with him. And then also I'm doing like all the weapons and armor. I'm drawing it over top of it as well. Yeah, Colio, that's what I go by. And for the YouTube, this is like what the champion stuff looks like. That's all of his hair. So there's 185 right animations. There's 160 left and 26 climbing. So it's 2, 3. Oh my god, it's more than 300. It's 345, 306. No, 371 animations on the champion. So that was the difference. 371 animations for all that stuff for our champion character. And I was able to condense that down to what I said before, like 180 something for the shaman. So that's just to show like what a difference practice or yeah, time makes. So yeah, this is all the champions animations. And of course the hair is separate and the details are separate from the skin, so all this can be colored. That's like how it works. And then when I do armor, so let's close this. The idea is I'm drawing all the armor on top of all those animations. So that's why I say when we're going to do armor, it's going to take a long time. That's like the last big chunk, is because it's putting all the armor on top of all these animations I've done for all 3 characters. Which, yeah, I think it's around 1,000 frames. Or probably shy of that. If that was like 360 something and that was 180 something, it's, I don't know. What is that? It's 440 roughly. And then the Were-Raptor is like, I don't know, she's closer to 200, she's between 200 and 250. So it's more like 600, it's like 600 or 700 frames that I had to do. But yeah, this is like what the armor looks like when you put it over top of everything. And it's not that difficult. Well, the shield part and the weapons, I cheat by just drawing, I think I actually have it in here. Yeah, I just draw the shield at 4 different angles and then copy and paste it in where it goes. Also got some little notes here about how I screwed it up the first time around, which I've completely forgotten about, and there's no way to go back and see what I was talking about, so hopefully I don't make the same mistakes again. But yeah, you can see how I'm just putting one of those shields that fits the thing in. And as far as like the bits of clothing, it's just draw this line and draw it through the entire thing, and then draw the next line through the entire thing. That's kind of how all that works. So it's going to take a while. I think I said before, but the armor, there's 16 champion weapons, 15 Were-Raptor weapons, and I think this number includes the ones I've already done. There's 13 armors for the champion, 12 for the Were-Raptor, and 12 for the shaman. So, minus the one, I believe, we're going to end up doing, what's 12 plus 22? 34? 34? Yeah, we're going to do 34 armors on all these frames. Or you could say it's like 12 times 700. There's a lot of drawing. There's a lot of drawing. There's still some drawing, even after we get past the bosses. But when I get to armor, the stage artwork will be done, so I'll be able to do I'll be able to market the game and people will be able to see it. And then, yeah, the armor is kind of like the final big stretch. And then it's just small stuff after that, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think the armor is hard, it's just time consuming. Okay, where was I with this guy? But all of that, it seems like a lot, and it is. But I don't know, that's just how I wanted to do it. I want it to stand out, and I want it to have obviously a lot of detail put into it. So yeah, I think it's worth all of this. And I don't know, it's how I've managed to refine all this down to the process that I have now and do it this quickly. Okay, so that's really all that is. We'll do the leg shading later. Right, so we do that. We're gonna do this one. This one's just some of this. And then I'm probably just gonna take this and go to 50% with it. Yeah, I think that's the plan. No, maybe that's a little too much. Let's do 70. There we go. So it's a little bit see-through. You can't really see it here, but it is. Some words of motivation. I don't know. I'm still doing it. I mean, that right there was pretty good. Usually, I'm just talking to myself in this stream, so it's nice to have somebody else talk to, you know. I don't want to make you feel weird or anything, but I've been talking to myself the last couple of months, man. Kind of freaking out here. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But I'm not, really. I am going crazy. Oh my god. No, I'm doing good. When I'm not doing good is when I burn out. I've had 4 burnouts. Um, the first 2 were rather short. It was only like a month or 2, and I thought these were a lot worse in my head until I went back and actually like did the math on how long I was burnt out for. But yeah, the first 2 was only like a month or 2. The the third one was about 4 months long, and the fourth one, the one that I had recently, was like 6 months long. So they've gotten longer and longer every time I burn out. And basically, a burnout is just I get to a moment where I stop doing it, and then I can't pick it back up again. So that's definitely happened to me. Trying to not let that happen anymore. I think the game would have come out already if I hadn't had these burnouts. So, but then again, I don't know. It gives me a chance to reset too. So who's to say it's not for the best? If I was working non-stop, it could have like I don't know what I'm saying. It could have like a negative effect on the game. Like taking the time off gives me a chance to iron out a lot of the details too. So you can't say it's completely negative. But it does hurt, like, psychologically to have the long burnout. It just makes me hate myself for not working on it. And I was starting, because of Christmas, it made me really think about that. I get it from my dad, like, not working for the last 2 years. And I had to explain to him, like, I have been working. I've just not been making any money. But you know how that goes. That doesn't go over very well. So that's kind of why I've got renewed fervor to get this done. Oh my goodness! I tell you what, it's terrifying though. At the moment I did the math. I've done like 3,000 hours of work on this game over the past 5 years. So I don't know. You can figure that one out. But, and 3,000's, I'd say, the minimum. It could be more than that. I'm able to track it because I can directly track how long I've streamed on Twitch. Yeah. So, what was I saying? God, I'm completely lost now. I don't know. Yeah, well, oh yeah. So it's terrifying because all that time, I'm getting to this point where it's like, God, I hope it wasn't all for nothing. You know? But I finally release it. If it just like vanishes and it's nobody cares, or everybody's like, that's weird, they're all dinosaurs. I don't know. I'm just hoping it finds an audience. And I didn't waste the last 5 years of my life. I don't think it's a waste. I'm very cruel to myself, but it's not. It's more like I've definitely developed a lot of skills while doing this. And it's very rare skills to find somebody who knows how to code, how to do art, how to do sound, how to do animation. And yeah, the various types of, like, all of that has its own sections too, right? So I don't know. I just don't know how to market those kind of skills too. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would actually want to be like in a game development. Unless it was like a small. I think I would only ever do indie stuff. Like, the thought of being in a big company, there's no way I would do like that kind of crunch for next to no money. I would rather just make my own stuff if that was the choice. But it does limit. You can't like you can only do certain size projects when you stay indie. I'm kind of fine with that. I like 2D stuff more than 3D stuff. I've always been more of a retro person when it comes to games. This actually needs a bit of shading because it's going to be behind the body. Man, I've really developed a lot of ideas for what projects I want to do next. I've just been filling out lists of the games I want to make. And of course, all the games after this are going to be tiny in comparison. Like, I've said it a few times, but doing a big project is really dumb, but it's also really smart too. Because I think if I'd have started off small, I wouldn't have stuck with it as long as I have. Doing something big, like the deeper I got into it, the easier it was to stick with it, because otherwise all the time you spend on it is just like wasted. If I'd have done a smaller project, I probably would have gotten halfway through it and just stopped like I usually do. I was doing this stuff in high school, like game development stuff, and I basically abandoned all art pursuits until I got to about 28. I think I was 28 before I started picking it back up because I was sick of my construction job. And I was like, I don't know. I started doing it again, and as I was doing it again, I started remembering like how much I liked it. And I don't know. It feels kind of dumb that I ever just didn't start doing this right from the beginning. So I kind of feel like I have to make this work. I feel the calling, right? There's definitely a lot. You can find them on Twitch. I've met a bunch of them. It's just, there's definitely a lot that don't finish their games too. That's got to be the hardest part. But yeah, I know quite a few. There's Zilka. Well, he doesn't stream anymore. He made a game and his game wasn't very successful, and he was working with a team or like a company. I don't know, that's kind of a sad story. He lost the rights to his game because they own it, and they decided that they weren't going to make another one, even though it was kind of like an episodic point and click adventure. His artwork was absolutely gorgeous. Kind of hoping he comes back, but I don't think he will. I think he moved on. I don't know. I can't think of any of them. Most of them are gone now. In the 6 months that I've been off, not a lot of people that I was watching still doing it. Okay, this Chai Tay, she still makes stuff. She's making like, I don't know what she's making right now. It's like a puzzle game. Comedy Reflux, he makes games. I think he's building up to make, like, he's just finished his and he's moving on to his next one. Mr. Apothic, I haven't seen him stream in a long time. I don't know. There's a bunch of them, but I don't see them anymore. Rita, Cultisti, Soxy, Hunter. I don't know. I need to find new game dev friends, because all my old ones, they kind of stopped. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That should be the shading. Or mostly until I get it colored. I think I'll do the final bit of shading afterwards. I mean, this one... No, I want to get it finished and then I'll do it again. Okay, let's just finish this. Let's get color. So wing color, probably like a yellow, yellowish brown. Let's go with this. I also need to make a palette. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. This is the body. So, I was gonna go brown and green, I think. So I guess, kind of like these outlines would be green, but the majority of them's just like a kind of dull brown color. I mean, a firefly's black. Black with like bright red head. No, let's go brown. I always do like pretty colors. I need to do like normal stuff too, every now and then. Okay, we'll keep that up here. And then I'm guessing some sort of green, brighter. Kind of a sickly looking green. That's fine. Army green, army man green. Nice. And go ahead and hide that wing. I like this. This is nice. It's a nice earthly tone. Not too flashy. I mean, the flashy part is the part that actually flashes. He lights up, so it's actually better if he has dull colors, I think. Because that'll make the part that lights up even more special. We're all beautiful inside. Alright, that's a good green. I'm gonna save that. I was just channeling some Bob Ross. I don't know. Like I say, these long streams get kind of crazy. They get wild. Alright, what's the inside of this? I think I just go with green again, actually. I shouldn't have even messed with that. We'll just turn this green. You're never going to see this thing anyway, unless he dies. Yeah. Alright, eye color is black. I mean, black would be the go-to insect eye. Yeah, I just make it black. Ooh, we've moved on to Parasite Eve. Later. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. darker. Okay, that's a color. Oh yeah, his butt. So his butt, when it's not lit up, it's just like this pasty yellow color. Kind of like this, but less saturation. Kind of like the background, actually. I think that's fine. Oh, I love Parasite Eve. Such a good game. Yep, I like that. Let's save it. Okay. So I guess these would be, well, they're one of two colors. So the feet are gonna be the black color. Alright, so yeah, we're either doing this one. So we do green or the dark green, which I have no idea which one it is. Let's see. There we go. I think this one. That one works. We'll do that plus that gray. Bit like that. Okay, so this one's mostly dark green. Oops. Okay, now I just gotta repeat that. Dark green. Okay, I think I just go ahead, combine the body together, because I'm going to add the glow directly on top of it, and nothing else is going to animate, and when it dies, that body is just going to be one chunk, so let's do that. Start with. And once I have this piece, I can make variations of it. Okay, so I did like a folder here for this, but I'm going to delete it. Yeah, I'm just going to pull the pieces out. Make sure I keep a copy of them. Okay. So now that I have that, I mean, honestly, I can combine all these and just do the shading afterwards. I guess that's what I do. I do wonder, do I want to change this color? I think that's fine. Maybe it should be a little more yellow, but it's mostly going to be blurred out anyway. Whatever. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. Okay, now that we got that, we can do the shading. I'm not going to shade the wing at all, so we can ignore it. Oh, that's the body. This is the wing. Ignore the wing. Okay. Let's shade the body. Let's shade this. And maybe this. Actually, I don't even think that one needs to be shaded because it's already done. Yeah. Okay. And seeing as we're going to do the body, we need to make a copy of the body and put it up in this folder. Okay. So this, that right there. And that's really it. Okay, I almost screwed up. Okay. No, I think I'm still fine. I just need to make sure I have a copy of really all this stuff. So I need an extra. No, I don't need a body. I need an extra wing. Throw that down here. An extra pair of legs, and extra upper wing. Okay, cool. Now we do this part. I think and combine them in. Okay. Oh, I guess I do have to draw the wing coming out for one frame. I completely ignored it. I mean, in this bottom one, it's hidden. So I just need it to start peeking out here, basically. Which shouldn't be too difficult to do. Honestly, it might be easier to just take this and really cheat it. Yeah, sneeze. Okay. Right, so if that's where it's got to be, we're just going to go like here. And hide it underneath the shell. Gonna be hard to do. This is what happens when you fail to plan ahead. It happens sometimes. Okay, so let's animate the wing next and copy some legs. Make sure I keep the legs separate. This has got all the pieces, right? Yeah. Let's start here. So right, this is when wings start to poke out. Duplicate this. Yeah, basically. Help me remember, do not merge this one in because it needs to be separated. This one can be merged. Okay. This one though, I want the back legs to be on like the other side of whatever branch it's on. So they have to stay separate. Alright. So everything here is fine. Right? These wings do not animate. Oh yeah, I do need this to be copied here. Right, so this can be merged. It's not going to glow or anything. Okay. And then this is fine. So this one's going to glow. Alright, this has to animate. Alright, so this is the part. Just want to make 2 of these. I'm going to do it the exact same way I did that last guy. If I can. I don't know. It's an odd angle to do fingertip sort of smearing, but we'll try it. Yeah, it kind of works. Okay. These are the back wing. Okay. Goes from that into this. All I gotta do. Cool. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Now I gotta merge a bunch of shit together and then do glowing. Kind of confusing. A little bit. Oh god, my head, my neck. I might want to do a stretch here. It's been 3 hours. Mini break. So I didn't say, I got, what did I get for Christmas? Well, I got this goofy t-shirt. Oh my god. A couple other clothes. I also got the thing that I asked for, which was some exotic meat. So I've got elf pucks, elk, not elf, elk puffs, pucks. That's really hard to say. It's elk steak kind of. I got bison flanks, I got alligator tenderloin, I think, and ostrich steaks. So I'm gonna try those out. I need to get some, like, I don't know, some rice, some green onion and stuff to just go with it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on how to cook it all. I just wanted to try some stuff. I've had like jerky in a lot of these different animals. Not bison or elk, but I've had like alligator jerky and ostrich jerky. But I've never had like actual the food of it. So that's what I asked for. I don't like getting like junk kind of stuff for Christmas because it's like it's stuff you gotta hang on to, and then I don't know, eventually you just end up throwing it away or something. So yeah, I try and avoid that kind of stuff. I think it's better to get something you can taste, eat, experience something new, and then you don't have to hang on to it for years and years as clutter. So today's Sunday? No, it's not even Sunday. Man, I went through my food quick. I do have roast beef in there. That's what I'm gonna eat tonight. Oh, okay. That's good. At least I got something to eat. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, so I guess tomorrow everything should be open. Or maybe tonight. Or yeah, here in a little bit when the sun comes up. I can go to the grocery store and get some stuff. I just need things that'll complement the food that I've got in the freezer. Oh, let's finish this guy up. So, best way to do this. Well, I need to just animate the glowy bit then, I guess. Because, yeah, really it's just going to be me combining these together. And I need to combine with the glow and without the glow. So if the animation's just 3 frames long, the glowy bit should be 3 frames as well. I think it should be 4. One of them will be it not glowing. No, there's no sense in doing that because I've already got one where it doesn't glow. So, oh yeah, it should just like light up over 3 and then reverse order. No, yeah. I think I know what I'm doing here. Let's hide wings again because they're really in the way. We can hide this bit. So that's back leg. I really need to label all this stuff. It just make this easier. Front leg? Right, yeah, what the hell is this? Front leg. So fun fact, if you don't know this, most insects have like 4 wings or 2 sets of wings. Beetles only have 1, and that's because this top set, this is actually, they used to be normal wings, but they hardened to create like a defensive shell. So that's kind of like what this actual thing is, and that's how it opens up. I always love this because it's kind of like mechanical the way it like opens up and reveals the wings underneath. That's why, you know, my avatar uses a beetle. I mean, Coleo wing itself, Coleoptera, is a sheathed wing. Coleo being sheath, Terra meaning wing or flight or something like that. So, yeah, it's just like a hidden wing, basically. That's where my name came from. I just took that name and yeah, gave half of it one meaning and half the other. Okay. So I think I just make like 3 levels of glow. Do that, just add glow. I mean, I don't even know if it has to be 3 frames to do this. I can copy and paste this for the other one as well. Oops. Okay, I forgot my key bindings. I hate when that happens. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna resize, that's what.
J Squad.
Right. So it just starts to light up. It's brighter. It's really bright. And then goes in reverse order. So it's gone again. That easy. Can't do anywhere. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to edit this a bit. Honestly, it would be better. How can I do this? No, there's no easy way. Now that I've combined them, I've kind of screwed myself. Okay. Honestly, that's not even the best way to do that. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I just need to like erase it with an airbrush, I think. Yeah, that'd probably be the cleanest look. looks like that. This. I guess it's fine. All right, now to combine all this crap together. Honestly, I don't know how I want to do the glow, because I feel like it should be, the glow's supposed to happen slowly, right? Well, no, it's a quick flash, now that I think about it. Quick flash. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, no, maybe it's fine if it happens over like 3 frames. Okay. Let's just try that. Okay. I think that's that. So this one will be the problem here is the back leg. It's really got to go. I feel like on the other side. I mean, okay, that's easy enough to do. I just make the back leg its own thing. Right, and then do the front leg separately, or front part. Okay. So these are kind of in the wrong order. So yeah, it glows, comes back, and then he'll take off with one frame here into the next one. And the back leg is separated so I can put something in between his legs. A stick or whatever. Okay. That is landed. Let's save. I haven't saved in a while. I did these backwards too, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. Right, and these will alternate. They'll go off, yeah, sometimes he'll light up and it'll just be on like a random chance that he'll light up or not. Mostly he'll just fly around like this, not lit up. Yeah, and then there's a small chance he'll do the light. Okay, that's fine. That's that one. This is the one that's supposed to be the chunks. Alright, so I just gotta separate this stuff and we're basically done. And because this is such a small guy, I think, yeah, I can kind of cheat this as much as possible. We just make another set of legs, second wing, and that's it. See why we'd have to do anything more complicated than that. Oh, and I made the mistake. I don't even need to do that because I can do that in game. Just one less sprite that I have to do. Yeah, so I just make 2 of the wings, 2 of the legs. Alright, well. Cool. Right. There's a little beetle dude. I think I'm gonna call him a shield beetle, actually. Because that's kind of what he is, even though he lights up. Oh, don't open it, damn it. Alright, shield beetle. Ooh. So we got the spiber, shield beetle, beak bat, and tentac crab, all done. Throw them in there. Take all this stuff and delete it. Right. Oh my god. Almost 4 hours. So, let's mark that as done. We have an idol, flying, lighting up, death chunks. Right, so that was the new stuff. I mean, newer. So next we either do variants or we do these summon creatures. It kind of makes sense to do the summons because I just did one of them, or yeah, the shield beetle. So I might as well just start with summons. They shouldn't be too hard, but then again, I don't know. My idea is just to make them like basically what the shaman's effects looks like. Take this wing for example. It'll open. Yeah, the way it's just like a white glowy thing. I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, but I was just gonna make like the summons look like this, to where they're kind of like variants of the monsters that I've got, or a lot of the monsters I've got. Some of them are new too, but it should just be like a white glowing version of stuff. So like that beetle I just drew, I would draw it kind of like this. I don't remember how I did this. I don't know. I could go back in and find out, but I do want it to look like very similar to this. That way, when he casts a spell, he summons creatures, but the creatures, they still look like the rest of his magic. So they look like they're a part of him. They're like his tattoos are similar. So all that summons you. That way you can quickly tell between what is friendly and what is foe, right? So all the friendly stuff will be bright yellow glowy. All the enemy stuff will not. So that's the reason I'm not making them look like actual creatures. So I think I should do that next. Which I'll just have to sketch out like a flying wyvern. And I mean the slime's easy. A slime golem is going to be a weird thing. A lot of these things have projectiles, but they don't really die. They just fade in and out of existence. That's what I was going to do. I don't know if I want to do something else. I need to think about it. So I'll use this time to think about that. And we're going to do like a ghost and a wraith, a dragonfly, and then that shield beetle. That's really it. The rest of them, I'm just gonna like copy paste the dragonflies, the shield beetles. So I think the wraith is. We're just gonna do a version that's like a small, or like a, yeah, a wraith with less going on, and then a wraith with more going on. I don't know. I think that's what I am gonna do next. So something like that. So it's like a blend of effects and creatures for the next bit. And it'd be fun to put that stuff in game and the you know, be able to summon stuff. Because for the shaman, his spells kind of suck. I mean, they're good. He's got range, so he can just like stand on the other side of the map and throw fireballs. But as far as running around and killing things quickly, he doesn't have anything. Like all of his spells, he has to sit and charge up for a while. But the summons are his way, because they're like buffs. You build up a bunch of summons around you, and a lot of them stick to the character. So that'll allow you to run through areas, and it kind of like buffs up your attack. So his normal attack is pretty weak. It's just like a basic, you know, yeah. But if you put like the ghost floating behind him, when he attacks, the ghost will also attack. And like when you have dragonflies around you, when you attack, the dragonfly will shoot out like a projectile and then come back. The shield beetles just, I think they either just block projectiles or they might actually damage things. They're supposed to just circle you, the shield beetles, and block projectiles. But yeah, I don't think they'll actually attack. They're just a shield. So really, it's just the dragonfly and the wraith. And then the wyvern is its own little thing that flies around and burns enemies. It seeks out enemies and burns them. So less like a buff and more like just a friendly creature. The slime is terrible. It's the one I made one specifically bad because I want you to summon. Yeah, when you summon a slime, you're gonna. It's supposed to be disappointing. Like crap, I got the worst one, you know. But the slime just hops around and probably spikes enemies, and that's it. Like it's very random too, so it's kind of crap. It'll be pretty decent against bosses, I guess, because at least it's consistent damage. But it can get, because it has to actually like interact with the ground, it could get stuck in a hole or something. So the slime's supposed to be kind of shit. But the slime golem's supposed to be pretty good. It actually fires projectiles at enemies or in the direction of enemies. So yeah, I think that's what we'll work on next. I think I just convinced myself that that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm going to take a break here. I'm starving. I'll give me something to eat. Yeah, that's it. Bye.